Hey everyone, it's Final Round and my name is Jordan and welcome to Sunday's slate of games. We have 5 different games. I don't have the lines out for all of them, but I will do the best I can with what I have available for me, and there are a lot available for me. So gonna jump right into this. You'll see images that come up on the screen about right here. Those will be from a data app called Outlier. There's a link in the description. I'll give you a 7-day free trial for Outlier. So the one game I don't have lines for is the Storm versus the Sun. The Sun just played on Saturday, so they will be on a back-to-back. So probably why those lines aren't out yet. And then with the Sky and the Lynx, I'm currently looking at Angel Reese under points, which is at 13.5, 71% hit rate. But I'd like to know if Kennedy Carter is going to be out with COVID. She's been out for the past 2 games. And then on the other side of things, Elena Smith is questionable. She's pretty good defensively down low. So if she plays and Carter plays, I definitely think that Angel Reese under points is a good look. And if Carter doesn't play, her points should go up a little bit. And then she can't really carry an offense by herself. So the under points has been hitting very well. So it's just something I have my eye out for with those games. But a game I love for Sunday is going to be the Fever versus Dallas. Anytime we see Dallas, we know there's going to be a ton of points scored. They give up the most points and they score a ton of points. So their games are usually in the 90s. And we've had some games in the hundreds, around 110 for each team. So a lot of points to go around for the Fever and Dallas, which is going to lead me to my first pick. And it's going to be Caitlin Clark over 29.5 points plus assist at minus 115. She's gone over in 4 out of 6 games coming out of the break. And she had 24 points and 19 assists against Dallas right before the break. If I had to pick one of these, I would go with the assist at 9.5. It actually came out at 8.5 yesterday, but it got bumped up. I would have taken it just alone at 8.5 if it didn't get bumped up, but you can get near even money with the 9.5. So like I said, Dallas is giving up the most points and the most assists. This game should be fast paced. Looking for Caitlin Clark to continue to score very well like she has been coming out of the break and continue to pass well like she did against Chicago. She had some brutal matchups coming out of the break, which the assists didn't look so great, but she has started to score better. And Indiana, they have a playoff spot, but they're fighting to get up in the rankings a little bit there to get a better matchup in the playoffs. So this will be a huge win for them if they can get it. The second pick is going to be Kelsey Mitchell over 22.5 points plus rebounds at minus 128. Now, so I'm taking the rebounds because her points is at 20.5 and you just add 2 extra for the rebounds. So I checked to see how many times she had 2 rebounds or more. And in the last 18 games, she has gone under 2 rebounds 2 different times. So definitely good to add those rebounds there because if she gets 2, then it's just right back where the points line was. But anything more than that, and we're getting a nice little discount there with the points. So you may be looking at the history. You see she scored 13 points against Dallas right before the break. It's not like she had a horrible game. She shot 6 for 10. She just wasn't very aggressive. In that game, Aaliyah Boston actually took a ton of shots. She scored a ton of points, and that was off the Caitlin Clark pick and roll to Aaliyah Boston, and she was just able to find the basket with layups, which she's been struggling to do since the break, which is why Kelsey Mitchell's volume has shot up. And Setu Sabally wasn't there with Dallas, so her defense is going to help out a little bit more down low. So I think Kelsey Mitchell's volume is still going to stay high. She is shooting 18 field goal attempts a game coming out of the break. The last game she didn't even play for most of the fourth quarter. She just kind of sat and rested. But she pretty much hit her points line in like the first half. So clearly she's hit this line 6 out of 6 times coming out of the break. She's on fire. I'm not going to sit here and try to predict when she's going to have a bad game. It's going to happen eventually, but this is not the matchup where you would expect it to happen with Dallas giving up the most points and it being potentially a shootout. So sticking with Kelsey Mitchell here to have a good game. So if you guys could, please like the video. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, could you leave a comment for the algorithm? You could just say anything. You could say hello, leave a number. You can tell me picks that you like. And also, if you haven't signed up for any of these sports books on the screen and you'd like to try them out, I have links in the description. I'll take you there with their current promo for bonus bets and all of that. Thank you to anyone who uses these links. So this third pick, I got to stick with this game and go on the other side of things for Dallas. Arike's points have shot up. So I'm going to look at Arike Ogunbowale's assist over 5.5 at -122. She's really been distributing the ball well over the past 4 games. She had 7 against the Fever right before the break, and the Fever giving up the 5th most assist overall to teams since the break. And I feel like Arike is going to draw a decent amount of attention to where she's going to be forced to find teammates. And that's what's been happening coming out of the break. I checked the last game because she had 8 assists, and I had picked her rebounds and assists, and she started off really slow with that. And just side note, that's bumped up to 10.5. If you still want to give that a try, it's around even money. But for just assists alone, she had just 2 assists in the first half, and then she ended up with 6 in the second half. So it just took her 20 minutes to get 6 assists in the second half of that last game, which is all we need here for this line to hit. In a good matchup, I like Arike Ogunbowale to get her assist. So shifting over to another game, the Mercury versus the Aces. There was a line that popped out to me immediately, and it's going to be Natasha Cloud over 5.5 assists at -120. This was actually bumped down from 6.5. And ever since I took her under on assists, she has gone over on her assist every single game. It's like she's took it personally. So now it's being bumped down. And the reason why is the Aces are giving up the 4th least assists since the break. So I did a little digging. Start off, Cloud's gone over in 4 out of 7 games since the break. She had a little stretch there where she was struggling to find her teammates, and then she broke out of it. Getting assists is kind of a rhythm thing, knowing where your teammates are, and she has done well over the past 3 games. Also against the Aces, she has 7, 10, and 6 against them this season, so over in all 3 games. But I looked up the assist rankings against guards, and the Aces actually give up the 4th most assist to guards since the break. So the matchup isn't as bad as it looked initially. And if you want to make things look a little bit nicer, you can sort by home games, and she has missed this line only 3 times this season at home. 80% hit rate over 5.5 assists at -120. I imagine this will get bumped back up, but whoever took it down, I appreciate it. I'll take the line at 5.5 for -120. And before I get into this last pick, I want to shout out my partners, Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, ParlayPlay, and ChalkBoard. Use promo code FINDAROUND11 on any of these. They'll match your first deposit. These are options if you're stuck with Prizepicks and you want something with more options. These apps tend to have better alt lines and everything like that, better payouts from what I've seen. If you want to check those out, links are in the description. That'll take you straight there with the promo code. Thank you to anyone who uses those. So this final pick is going to be from the Dream and the LA Sparks game. Tina Charles is back from a personal leave. I like her over 25.5 points plus rebounds at -114. She's gone over in 5 straight games. And she had 2 massive games against the LA Sparks this season. 21 points, 14 rebounds, and 20 points, 11 rebounds. She's playing on that level still right now. So Sparks are giving up the 2nd most points overall to teams and the 6th most rebounds overall to teams since the break. So look for Tina Charles to come back rested and have a really good game here. So that's my 5 picks. I know there's still a ton of different players to take a look at. Other ones I looked at was Asia Wilson over 11.5 rebounds. Phoenix is actually giving up, I think it was the most rebounds since the break, and she has gone over in every single game against them this season. It's just she has some games since the break where she just doesn't rebound much at all. She gets like 7. So it just worries me a little bit. And also with them resting Jackie Young last game, and the reason why she sat out was because of rest. So I feel like the Aces, they're comfortable where they are with their playoff spot. Yes, they would like to move up a little bit, but if there's any sort of blowout or anything like that, their starters are going to get the rest, and then we're going to be looking at a lot of unders. So I'm not sure what to think with the Aces if they get a blowout early. And then another one is Rickea Jackson. Her points line continues to go up, but she continues to explode over it. Her 3-pointers made is plus money if you want to take over 1.5 3-pointers made. She's been killing it the past 3 games, but the Atlanta Dream give up a low field goal percentage from the 3-point line, so that's why I'm just staying away from that. So I'm sticking with these 5 plays. And if you'd like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord, link is in the description. You can hop on in there and discuss lines as they come out. There'll be more plays put in there, and stuff like a couple days ago or a couple games ago, like Kelsey Mitchell's points were actually dropped against Connecticut from 19.5 to 16.5, and I put in there, guys, this has 16.5. I know it's a tough matchup, but she's been playing really well. This might be a discount, and ended up being a discount. So it's good to just be in a community like that where you're just discussing things that you see like that, and injuries that come out and how that affects things. And as far as the recap goes, the last game, so close to a sweep, but we had Arike Ogunbowale over 9.5 rebounds, assists. She went over that. Kelsey Mitchell over 19.5 points. She hit that. Caitlin Clark over 8.5 assists. She hit that. Napisa Collier over 3.5 assists. She hit that as well. Ended up with 5. And then Asia Wilson to finish off the night needed 27 points and finished with 26. So close, but I think over the past few videos it's like a 9-2 run, so hopefully we can keep it going and have a good day for Sunday. So hope you have a good day. God bless you. It's Final Round. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.